Alright, let's talk for a minute about the main for loop in my triangle rasterization algorithm. So in my code, I'm going to have a for loop, and it's going to loop over integers which represent the different scan lines. So in this particular example, I have a for loop that goes from 1 to 8, and I called the variable y, so I'm looping from 1 up to 8. And then each time I go through this for loop, what I'm really doing is processing a new scan line. So this is the first scan line, this is the second scan line, third, fourth, all the way up to the 8th scan line. 8 is approximate here, it could have been 10, I don't really know. It doesn't really matter for this little example. Then, for each scan line, what I'm going to do is say for x equals 0 to, let's say, 20. So now I'm going to take in each scan line and look at each pixel going horizontally across the scan line. You can do a lot better than going all the way from the left edge to the right edge, but just for the tutorial, we'll just go all the way from the left edge to the right edge. As I go across the left edge to the right edge, I'm going to check to see if the pixel x comma y is an element of the triangle. And the way that I'm going to check to see if the pixel x and y is in the triangle is I'm going to check to see if if the value of x is between the left edge and the right edge of the triangle. So down here, when I check to see if pixel x and y is in the triangle or not, all I'm going to do is compare the value of x for that pixel with the value of x on the left and the value of x on the right, and if it lies between those two values, then I know that the pixel is in the triangle. If the pixel is in the triangle, then I have to figure out the color. And the way that I figure out the color is by taking the red, green, and the blue value on the left and the red, green, and the blue value on the right and interpolating across the scan line to figure out the color. So for example, in this scan line up here, I know the value of red, green, and blue on the left, I know the value of red, green, blue on the right, and I just have to linearly interpolate to figure out the red, green, and the blue for this pixel, and then the red